With the announcement of its renewal about a year ago, Gangs of London Season 3 is firmly on the horizon. There is a lot more of this crazy and gory criminal syndicate saga to come if you've finished the second season. We anticipated the loss of limbs, the blood, the entrails, and even the severed digits. But that significant Elliot Finch turn was unexpected. Warning, spoilers. Now that his character is deep in the nasty underbelly of London's gang life, Sope Dirisu appears at ease. What will happen to Finch, the marginalized Wallaces, and the other gang groups next? Here is all the information we currently have regarding the third season return date for Gangs of London. When is Gangs of London Season 3 release date? Although it took a while for Sky to approve a third season of Gangs of London, we learned that production had begun in October 2023. Thus, we are aware that fresh episodes will be released soon. With Peter McKenna as the lead writer and executive producer and Kim Hong-sun as director and executive producer, the series started filming a new episode. In September of last year, the show also released a behind-the-scenes look at the first table watch for the third season. When will they be able to appear on our screens, then? The second season of Gangs of London wasn't released until 2 years after the first season. The lengthy wait was surely greatly influenced by the lavish production and high caliber of the film. Season 3's release date is currently TBC, but we'll let you know as soon as we receive more information. The good news is that Dirisu has stated that he thinks Season 3 will be the best series yet, so when the new episodes air, they should be worth the lengthy wait. I had a day on set that I think was one of my favorite days on set of the whole 3 years of making so far, Dirisu told The Standard when discussing the scenes they have already filmed. And I'm particularly looking forward to this season because of certain things this year, not only certain moments, but also certain scenes and characters. There's something unique about what's going on, but I doubt I'm permitted to say much more than that. Who will be back in Gangs of London Season 3's cast? The persona of Joe Cole Sean Wallace has only recently returned, but it has been announced that he will return in Season 3, so he won't be leaving anytime soon. As Elliot, who formed ties with the Dumanis and took on a new job on the streets of London, Sope Dirisu will also return to the position. With Lucien M. Samadi and Pippa Bennett Warner both taking on the roles of Ed and Shannon Dumani, respectively, their partnership will be significant. The following people have also been confirmed to return to Season 3 of Gangs of London. Michelle Fairley as Marion Wallace, Brian Vernal as Billy Wallace, Narges Rashidi as Lael, Asif Razamir as Asif Afridi, Orly Shuka as Lewin Dashaj, Harry Shuka as Merlinda Dashaj, Jaws Armando as Saba, Fadi El Said as Faz, Afridi's enforcer Koba and Floriana, who was shot in the head for her last-minute betrayal of the Wallaces, were among those who failed to survive the street battles. Koba met his demise at the hands of a contaminated chip shop patty after stepping on too many wrong shoes. Alex Dumani, played by Papa Esadou, didn't even survive the first episode. Tragically, Alex killed himself because he thought he would never be able to break free from the investors' control. Along with the returning cast members of Gangs of London, a number of new cast members for Season 3 were revealed in November 2023. According to Deadline, Andrew Koji will play an unidentified assassin who will be essential to the mystery that develops over the course of the upcoming series. Cornelius Quinn, a former adversary of Marion and Ed, will be portrayed by Richard Dormer. A married pair entrenched in the old-school London gangster values will be portrayed by Ruth Sheen and Phil Daniels, while Tina Miller will play the new mayor of London, who will cause turmoil for the gangs. Gangs of London remains a highly valued and critically acclaimed Sky original franchise, and we are pleased it continues to attract such incredible actor talent in addition to our fantastic established cast, stated Megan Livers, director of original series at Sky Studios. What will happen in Gangs of London Season 3? What Sky has to say about the next season is as follows. Fan-favorite characters clash with new faces connected by blood ties when anarchy breaks out in London following a poison cocaine shipment that murders hundreds, igniting vicious power struggles, surprising alliances, and intense rivalries. Alongside the Dumanis, Elliot, a former undercover police officer who is now a mobster, manages his new career as a top-level crook, but the spiking throws their operations into chaos. When professional power struggles turn into violent turf conflicts and personal grudges converge, the Wallaces, Lewin, Lael, and the street gangs suffer terrible repercussions. Nobody is safe in the vicious struggle for dominance of London's criminal underworld. This was a planned strike, not an accident. However, who is in charge? Both Sean and Elliot underwent significant transformations in the Season 2 finale of Gangs of London after the latter's father's death led him to exact revenge on everyone involved. Koba died as a result, and Billy Wallace, who was only a pawn in his retaliation against Sean, was brutally maimed. With the Dumanis at his side, Elliot rose to the top and became the new ruler of the London Underground, while Sean was imprisoned for killing Koba. Season 3 will explore this bold new world with Elliot as a boss, as suggested by Sky's tease, as the investors have been damaged by Sean's strike prior to his imprisonment. Nobody knows what that new government, led by a former undercover police officer, would look like. Elliot will not govern without opposition, that much is certain. Even if Sean is in the clink, he will undoubtedly return from this if he is capable of rising from the grave. Billy will be on his side as well, and he will soon be able to take back his position as leader. There will be more areas of friction in Billy and Sean's lives because of their tense relationship with their mother, Marion. Neither of them will be quick to forgive her for betraying Sean, which resulted in Billy's capture. The stunning revelation that Lael was still alive was another event that occurred at the end of the season. The Kurdish leader had slain and fought her way out of Mr. Afridi's prison when we last saw her, and her lover, Sean, had given her back. But Afridi spared Lael's life rather than killing him, and the two became allies. You know what they say about a woman who is scorned, so Sean had best watch his back. The emphasis on the diversity of the titular locale will likely continue in Season 3, regardless of what occurs. According to Sope Derisu, gang violence in London and the African diaspora community go seemingly hand in hand. He told Vulture. To see nuanced expressions of blackness in the show was immediately heartening, and I'm so proud to be part of a show that shows London as it is. We've had gangster shows before that are basically whitewashed or entirely focused on white communities, so to be able to expand that and be really London, and therefore international, is not only a key component of the show but one of the reasons I wanted to be part of it. Is there a Gangs of London Season 3 trailer? Now, please be patient. The trail of blood left in his path will take a while for Elliot to clean up. Continue checking NovoFlix till then. As soon as we have additional information, we'll let you know. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more.